Alright folks, for my next project I'm going to be using my Kubota to dig out a swale so I can put some river rock in and then be able to mow across it with the riding lawnmower. So let me show you what we got. You can see the lake down there, and that is fed by natural springs, which basically my property here is kind of on the hill, and goes down there, and there's a panoramic view there. And so starting there at that big oak tree, there's water that kind of runs when it rains and comes down through all this honeysuckle. And previously I had taken the tractor and kind of made a hole or a ditch on the property here, kind of where the water naturally went. It's probably hard to see maybe in this video, but there's one there. And so it starts about here, and dug it out down. It goes all the way down there to the creek that feeds that pond. So I'm just going to take the tractor. It's been sitting here for a year or two. The water's kind of made its way and defined the channel a little bit better than I was able to with the tractor. But now I want to just kind of dig it out, make sure it's all kind of equal depth, and then we'll put some river rock in here. That way we can just take the mow right across all that river rock on both sides and get the grass here. So that should help keep this a lot, because otherwise, and I mowed this down so that y'all could kind of, and I could see where this swale was going to go, and but otherwise, without mowing it, it all looks like that, which we don't want. We want it to look prettier than that. So anyway, we're going to get the tractor out and define this and then put some river rock in it. Alright, we got Lori over here clearing up some debris, and we got our ditch dug from way up there at that honeysuckle bush all the way down around that little curve there down to actually underneath the tractor. So our ditch from that way ends right there by the front wheels of the tractor, and we got the ditch going over there to the creek, coming up to the back of the tractor. So now we're going to keep driving over the ditch until we get it all dug, and then that means I'll be left with the task of trying to get the tractor out over the ditch. I did that once before through just persistence, and we'll get to try it again. Hopefully I'll get better at it the second time. Alright, so I got the ditch dug to both ends, they meet in the middle. Now I got to get the tractor out from over the ditch. This will be the fun part for me. Done it once before, I can do it again. Alright, so here's my plan. Based on the way I did this last time and all the comments I got about what an idiot I was from YouTube, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bucket to try to push myself over, get both tires out from over the ditch, and at that point I can just leave the front bucket down and just back away with both back tires on the ground. We'll see how it works. Alright, so we just had 20 ton of river rock delivered. Time to get this picked up with the tractor and dumped in our ditch over there. Alright, it is 4 June 2017. We pretty much got our ditch lined with river rock. And I'll go ahead and show you that. I know there's a blurry part on the camera. It's got a piece of dirt internal. So you'll just have to live with that. But anyway, I want to show you what we got done. Alright, so here's our overflow that feeds into the lake. And so you can see we start down here. We got our river rock, and it takes off and goes up the hill. So hopefully that means the water will come down the hill and not make too much of a muddy mess. But even if it does, that's okay, because with the river rock here, we'll be able to drive the lawnmower across this without sinking in, and be able to mow this side here, which I took the tractor and basically just laid all the brush and raspberry bushes. Wild bushes are not any good really. Laid all those down flat and did a little bit of terraforming, smooth that hill out there to where we should be able to get the mower in and out of here. And then the other thing we did was we moved a bunch of this dirt around, smeared it around to kind of fill some of the low spots, and all the mud and muck that I dug out from the ditch over here, the creek. It's kind of like spreading frosting on a cake with the tractor. And just grab it and start smearing it, and we'll see if grass will grow in that. Hopefully it will. So, and I got to move those two things over there. I'm going to build a loading ramp for motorcycles and lawnmowers and stuff like that with that over there. So that's what we got so far.